Cooling and clearing tonight. Meteorologist Richard Nunn with your Weather Authority update. Down to the mid-60s. We'll bottom out in the upper 50s and 60s for this evening as that southeast wind continues. At least coastal zones, the models collectively have all softened on that Friday-Saturday transition. I think 20% will be more than enough to cover both of those days here. It's always been Sunday, in my opinion, and that's the trend that is going to continue. Taking you from there outside with widespread 60s from the sandy shores, red clay fields all the way over to I-75. And as we look down the road here, the 60s overnight tonight fading to the upper 50s and 60s, and that 13%, 10% that you see during the morning hours, that would be any mist and drizzle associated with some of those thicker areas of fog. And your head might be in a fog, and that's because of the allergy meds, grass, weeds, everything with a flower and those trees trying to get you to sniffle and sneeze. 80s for the inland areas. I'm thinking the beaches will see the mid to upper 70s, and the rip current risk, that is going to continue. Heading out to the players, this is the forecast. So the 20% I think is going to be more than enough to cover both Friday and Saturday, but Sunday the rain chances moving up. Coming in late in the day, 3 o'clock will be at 30%, by 5 o'clock 40%, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock is where we'll see that 50% overnight and then into our Monday. So I think most of the play is done on Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, before we get ready for the first day of spring, which by the way will be a little bit cooler, and that reflects much like what we saw here this week where we had the cooler temperatures Monday and then started the warming trend. All in all, it's not looking too bad for spring break for the Duval kids next week. Your Weather Authority forecast, and with that spring break outlook, it's always a click away at News4JAX, a shout away on your favorite devices.